let me introduce our idol, Marilyn. Marilyn wears many hats. As she said before, she has two boys, the mother of two boys. Then they are very young and she has been very busy. And also she has many jobs, as well as the MC in the Japanese University in English. And one day she was very busy, but she came just in time. But at first, she was really depressed before starting the program. But once somebody said, it's go, she just straight the back and smiled. She was ready to give the presentation as well as MC. Wow, she's missing because she has something to do for her family, I guess. Like she's been very busy, but she did what she would like to do as well as she need to do. Wow, maybe her children is calling her. Marine, are you ready? Okay.
Sorry, I'm ready now.
Okay, great. It's Marilyn's showtime.
All right, everyone. Please welcome Marilyn.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mariko, Yamada cultural evangelist who conveys the profound truths of Japan. I'm here to find my fellow members who share my thoughts and feelings. I was born in Sasebo City, Nagasaki Prefecture. My father always took me out to the rich nature so that I developed a strong sensitivity to communicate with invisible beings. Since I was very young, I have had a question that I still have today. Why won't the division of this world go away? If we go back to the war era, Nagasaki was a place where the atomic bomb was dropped. Ooh! Silent brailing in the eerie sky. Oh my gosh, it's an air raid. Follow me. My grandmother recounted how she was pulled by her mother's hand and fled for her life to an air raid shelter. My grandfather had an unexploded bomb in his arm. It was an experience that I could never have imagined as a child. And the photo that shocked me was of a boy carrying his dead brother on his back as he searched for his mother. I couldn't help but cry. What is a dad doing, making this little boy so sad? Tears welled up in my eyes. My mother had always donated money for orphans and refugees rather than for herself. Influenced by my mother and to solve the problem of the war, a question I had been asking myself since I was a little girl, I entered the university in Kobe where I could study international cooperation. My college life was very enjoyable, and the event that made my soul happiest was the God experience of showing students from South Korea, my grandfather's homeland around the city of Kobe. On the last day, they gave me a bouquet of flowers and a handmade album as a token of friendship. I was touched by the heart of the Korean people, which was much, much warmer than the melting pot of Korea. Then, remembering the excitement of my guiding experience when I was a student, I took a leap of faith and took the national examination for guide interpreters. And I passed the exam and was able to start my dream job as a private diplomat. This job was what I really wanted to do. My soul was so happy following the voice of my heart and being able to act as a bridge between Japan and the rest of the world. At the same time, it made me realize how uneducated I was. Mariko, what kind of phrase do Japanese people have? One customer asked me, well, what is the essence of Japan? I can explain what I learned about Japan in school, but I don't know what Japan is really like, even though I am Japanese. I was shocked as if I had been hit on the head with a hammer. This was the beginning of my deep exploration of the Japanese spirit. And here's what I found out. Japan is a beautiful country born from the power of love between two deities, Izanagi and Izanami. The spirit of great harmony that realizes everything is one in source is Yamato Kokoro. I realized that in the thought of the Asian people, handed down from generation to generation, there was always love and prayers for future generations and the origin of peace. Last year, I launched a business called Makarita Japan, which means great altruism, to transmit this Yamato Kokoro to the world. Tourism is depicted as seeing the light. For those who have taken the trouble to come to Japan, I want them to see the light of Japan, not just a superficial Japan. With this in mind, I have received many words of gratitude from many customers who have taken home the Yamato Kokoro and applied it to their own lives. My kokorozashi is Japan to the world and create the vortex of love and harmony in this world. Today, many people are so caught up in what they can see, and they cannot see the important treasures that are invisible. People don't hear the voice of nature. We live in a world where even differences are not respected. Our world is becoming more and more divided. What the hell are you doing? Deep in my heart, I feel the same sadness I felt as a child. I wonder where the Yamato Kokoro of the people has gone. As a clue to the solution, I focus on Japan's character culture. There had been a rapid increase in the number of foreigners who have come to know Japan through Japanese characters. The three pillars of Makarita Japan business are English language skills, Japanese culture skills, and the power of the voice. Utilizing these three strengths and the popularity of the characters, I will convey the Yamato spirit to the world through the trinity of avatar and real-life transmission. There are many English experts, but I'm the one who can transmit the spirit of Japan in English.
ことたま姫です。皆さん、こんにちは。たまたま Very nice to meet you. I'm Princess Yasaka. I'll transmit the revival of Japan to the world.
To transmit the trend of these two characters and me, we performed special creative team for Miracle World project. Specialists are ready in each of the areas we need for the project. For this activity, we have set a goal of 3.69 million yen in starting funds, and we will continue the power of each professional to spread this activity to the world at once. To change the world, by the end of next year, we'll have more than 1,000 channel subscribers and 4,000 hour viewers and monetize it. Then in 10 years, next. And I will also repay the debt of gratitude I have received from all of you and start a positive chain will pay forward in society. I have a dream that someday we create a world of love and harmony and present it to the children of the future. Why don't you share your company Japanese spirit with the world together? There are various forms of support available. Let's create a wonderful imagined world. It's not very possible. Thank you for listening. ありがとうございました。
Okay, thank you so much.